I'm James Hendrick. I'm Jimi Hendrick, and this episode is called Thoughts, Feelings, Behaviors on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm James Hendrick, founder of James Hendrick and Empowerment. I want to tell you that there are patterns to help you receive more, help you live a better and extraordinary life right now. So if you come with me, you will see these patterns. What do you say? Let's go. Okay, guys. I want to talk to you a minute. Something I call the FTBs. Okay. Now, I'm not guarantee you that this necessity might alone give you the money, but these are the psychological skills that you need in order to make some dough. Because you see, that I heard of this dichotomy, I think from a Latter-day Saint motivational speaker that's in personal development. I had heard a counselor years ago when I was going through my divorce do what was known as the TF cycle. The TF spiral. Thought, feeling spiral. But what's good is I didn't feel like that formula was incomplete. Even back then, it was like, there's much more than just, the thought, feeling cycle. It's like behavior. Man has free will. It's like man has free will to decide whether to live righteously or no. Now, I know that sounds kind of theological, and I didn't want to really get it that way, but it just is. So, for a little while, I just want to talk to you about these things. And, of course, the FTPs, I'm going to do a little analogy, but we're going to change the order up of the lettering. TFB. And this is just an example of the TF cycle. Because we're going to divide it down with the science, not my cat method. I have finally come to some of the psychological reasoning of the cat method. Now it's so the cat method is so multi-layered. And for those of you who don't know, you can go back, in some ways, to the beginning of the show. But basically, the CAP method is choose, act, and pursue happiness. Okay? Now, the T. Actually, it's a TBF. That way we can do a little bit better than TFB. Okay. Once again, that takes apart the TF cycle that a counselor told me after my divorce. But here's the thing. Choose. That comes down to your thoughts. That comes down, think about it. I'm not saying the thoughts alone make you rich. But say, instead of having the thoughts of, I'll always have financial problems, it's never going to change. Well, I could say, I'm having a life of exponential growth, and someday I can be a millionaire, or a multi-millionaire. Yeah, that's right, affirm yourself. That's one thing, along with the behavior, that's going to give you that. You see what I mean? Now, here's the big blessing of them all. The biggest blessing of them all. Listen carefully. B. Act. You see, the thing is, after you have looked at your options and choose wisely, then the best thing that you can do is act. And act preactively and proactively, not reactively, if you know what I mean. You need to act. Because action is very important. I'm going to give you a quote by President John F. Kennedy. He said, The cost of action is greater. But even greater is the cost and price of inaction. So that's why it's important that you do your best to act. Acting is one thing that's gonna help you at this time. Action important. Action now. No action? No. You get my drift? I know that sounds kind of weird. That sounds kind of strange, but you are what you are in your thoughts. The Christian law of attraction is Proverbs 23:7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. But you also got to act on it too. Because without action, there is no success. There is no hope. You see what I mean? Now, we've gone through the T, we've gone through the B, now we're going to go to the feeling side. Pursue happiness. Okay, and I hope this gives you some strength and hope as I talk to you about this. There is no doubt that your pursuit of happiness is important. Well, if you're in the United States, I don't know who else listening to this. If you're in the United States, you know in the Declaration of Independence, those you should know, but one of the rights is the pursuit of happiness. But the theologian Jeffrey R. Holland, he says this. He says, happiness is like a butterfly. If you chase it, it will run from you. It will flee from you. But if you rest, it will come and rest on your shoulder. See, it's an active rest. It's a proactive rest in pursuing that happiness. It's not like a reactive mad dash. Nobody needs to do that, okay? Nobody needs to do that. I know that's hard. I know it's hard for you to hear from me. But it's something I see that's very important that you can receive right now. Because you see, here's the thing. The FTBs. Now, very many people are going to know this acronym. I don't know anybody else who owns it. And I am in no daring mood to give it a trademark, because it's just a theory. It's just a theory. But what I will do is incorporate it with my own theory, and that is how you overcome those thoughts and feelings and have good behaviors. It's for you to choose. It's for you to act. It's for you to pursue happiness. I mean, don't you want to pursue happiness? Oh, come on. I know you do. I know you do. Don't try to hide from it. Seriously, guys. One of the things I like to do, and I know this is a foreign concept to a lot of people. They think it's weird. I like to beat the sun up every morning. Get up early. There's the beauty of being up at dark 30, which usually is for me like 4:30 in the morning. 4:30. And to have some productivity, some good structure, routines. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's your structured routines that's going to help you overcome some of those thoughts. You got to structure your day in order to overcome those thoughts too. Because if you don't, those thoughts, they'll just overwhelm you, and then you won't be productive behavior. The feelings will be rotten, and so therefore, no. You get my drift? You're probably thinking, Jimmy, what in the world? Seriously? We're going to play this game now? We're going to play this game now. Come on. Don't be that way. No, listen to me. Listen to me. You want to get out of life as much as you can. You want to have a better and extraordinary life. And a better and extraordinary life right now. So if you want a better and extraordinary life right now, you want more, which I know you do. You listen to and subscribe to Empower Your Pattern. I mean, you have Theodore Roosevelt greatness in you. You have Teddy Roosevelt greatness in you. John F. Kennedy greatness. Ronald Reagan greatness. Grow into your greatness. Okay, grow into your greatness. Because it's your greatness that's inside of you, plus the positive thoughts and positive feelings and the positive action. You push those through, despite all the adversity and the vicissitudes of life, then your life is going to go. Now, I'm not saying that the answer to everything is money. Okay, it's not. You know, I think about it more and more every day. I think that God gave me my multiple birth defects. And you're right when I say multiple birth defects. That He wanted to keep me humble. He knew that was my heart's desire, was to keep humble. Even though I want to be successful. Yeah, I want to be successful, you know. So now I'm on owner to be able to charter a private plane to have the life I want. But it ain't for me to just poke at problems and use as a carrot motivation, and then don't bless the lives of others. Come on, that's not my modus operandi, and you know it. During the time that I wrote my book, The Winning Personality, a values-based approach to entrepreneurship in this economy, let me tell you something. During the time I wrote that, because I was seeing some of the characteristics of some billionaires. I'm not saying all billionaires are arrogant or pompous or whatever, but you get my point. You get my point that you want them to stay humble. Okay, you want them to stay humble no matter what. So let's just go ahead and just say it. Stay humble. Grow in strength. Grow in faith, because you know what? You got John F. Kennedy greatness inside you, and you need to tap into it. Tap into it. Yes, we have weaknesses. I have bipolar disorder. But you know what? I press through, my brothers, my sisters. Hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a citizen of the pattern realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Share this with Mama's on, Papa's on, everyone. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.